Okay, parts of speech. Parts of speech means the different kinds of words in English. And this is important to learn because when we learn vocabulary, we should know what kind of word is it in English. If we know what kind of word it is, we can use the word well and correctly and right, and we don't make mistakes. Now, there are many different kinds of words in English. In the pre-intermediate level, we are going to study 5 different kinds. So, the first kind of word in English, so the first part of speech is called a noun. Very important word, a noun. A noun means a person, a place, or a thing. So the examples from the website: soccer. Soccer is a thing. It's a noun. Introduction. Introduction is also a thing, so it's a noun. A student. A student is a person. It's a noun. Canada. Canada is a country. It's a place. It's a noun. So nouns are people, places, or things. The next part of speech is called a pronoun. A pronoun is a special word that we use like a noun. Okay? Now you probably know many pronouns already. Now, usually the first word in a sentence is called a subject, and a subject, example, a subject pronoun would be I, right? I love you. I is called a subject pronoun. Who is I? I is me, Mark. So Mark is a noun, but I means Mark. So I is called a pronoun. Okay? You, well, I don't know your name, but I can call you you. Right? Water is a noun, water. But I can say water, I can say it. Or what else do I have here? I have 2 passports. My passport and my wife's passport. It, together. 2, we say them, them. Now them is called an object pronoun. Now what does this mean, an object pronoun? Well, if you want to say passports in the first part of a sentence, you say they. Okay? So example, they are blue and red. They are blue and red. So the first word of the sentence is they. But later in the sentence, after a verb, they, no, we say them. Okay? So example, these are passports. I am looking at they? No, them. Okay? That's called an object pronoun. And you know many object pronouns already. Example, me. Not I, me. So example, I love you and you love me. It's an example. I'm sorry you don't probably love me. Okay? But you love I? No. You love me. Okay? That's called an object pronoun. Okay? And finally we have a possessive pronoun. Possessive. Okay? Now what does this mean? Well, my water, my water. Okay? Well, don't say it. You can say, if your meaning is my water, you can say, this is mine. Mine is called a possessive pronoun. Mine means my water. Okay? This is my passport. And this is my wife's passport. It is her passport. Her passport, I can say, this is hers. Hers. That's called a possessive pronoun. The next kind of part of speech is called an adjective. Adjectives are very important. Adjectives describe nouns. Now, what does describe mean? Describe means we talk about, okay? We give information, okay? So, passport is a noun. Let's give information about the noun. What color is it? It's red. Red passport. Red is an adjective. Okay? Passport is a noun. Red is a word that we're giving information about the passport. We are describing the noun. Red. It's an adjective. Okay? This is my iPhone, but iPhone is a thing, it's a noun, but is it a new iPhone? No, it's an old iPhone. Old. Old iPhone. iPhone is a noun. Old is a word that we use to describe iPhone. Old is an adjective. Now the next part of speech, very important, very, very important. It's called a verb. And a verb is an action, doing something. Right now, I am speaking, I am talking, I am looking, right? These are actions. These are called verbs. And the last part of speech, probably the most difficult for students to understand, it's called an adverb. And adverbs are actually very easy. Adverbs describe adjectives, or adverbs describe verbs. Okay? So before I said, I'm speaking, I'm speaking, I'm speaking. But if I'm speaking like this, I'm speaking like this. Well, let's describe Mark's speaking. Let's describe Mark's speaking. Speaking is a verb, it's an action. Let's describe. I'm speaking like this. This is called quietly. Quietly. Mark is speaking quietly. Okay? Quietly is an adverb because it's describing speaking. Okay? Another example, never. Never. Okay? So, never is a word that describes usually a verb. Okay? So, example, tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes, so I never eat tomatoes. Eat is an action. Never is an adverb because it's describing eat. It's giving information about eat. I never eat tomatoes. Okay, now let's think of another adverb for describing an adjective. Okay, I am hungry. Hungry. Hungry is an adjective because it's describing me. I am hungry. I is a noun. Hungry is describing the noun. Well, let's use an adverb to describe hungry. I am very hungry. I am so hungry. I am really hungry. So and very and really, they really are the same meaning. And they're talking about hungry. Hungry is an adjective, so, very, really, these are adverbs. So, really, 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 really important to learn the 5 parts of speech in English so that we can really learn vocabulary well.